the official governing umbrella body that brings together and regulates herbalists and traditional healers across this country. My role is to ensure that every aspect of our organization functions according to state standards, ethics, and the law of our land. I oversee our daily activities, make sure all our members are properly registered and trained, and ensure that our traditional practices are carried out safely and responsibly. I also coordinate our engagement with government bodies, partners, and the public. Importantly, our association is not just a group of practitioners. We are a recognized and legitimate body. We are officially acknowledged by the Ministry of Health, the World Health Organization, WHO, the Ministry of Local Government, and a relevant ministry and recognition confirm that our work is valid, regulated, and contributes to our well-being of our nation. Everything we do is rooted in our core mission to save lives and protect property, guided by our slogan, do good, avoid evil. The second is a synergy with a lineage between laws enforcement and traditional healers. This is a very strong and necessary partnership that must exist between our organization and law enforcement agencies, as well as a wider security sectors. As a recognized body working with the government and international partners, we understand the public health and public safety go hand in hand. The synergy work both ways. On one hand, our members are often the first point of contact for many people in our communities. So we can act as the eye and ears of the security agency if we encounter any suspicious or if someone comes to us with information related to crime, violence, or harmful activity. We have a responsibility to report into the police immediately. We want to help keep our community safe. On the other hand, law enforcement can work with us to understand who we are and what we actually do. We are not a secret society or a group involved in an illegal activity. We are registered, regulated, and acknowledged by the highest authorities of this country and internationally. We want the police and security agents to know that we are partners in development and safety.
Chief, we will come towards that area. I just wanted you to summarize the official role of the herbalist in Sierra Leone. We will come.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Okay.
So regarding the rumors linking us to ritual murders and kidnapping, let me be very clear. These are heinous crimes, and we condemn them in the strongest possible terms. Our association has nothing to do with any of these activities. Our recognition by the Ministry of Health, WHO, and other government bodies is a proof that we operate legally and authentically. We are ready to work even closer with the law enforcement to identify and expose anyone, whether they claim to be traditional healers or not, who is using the good name of to commit crimes. And our members are registered and to be registered, our group to be registered with SLANTHA, which is the umbrella body for all herbalists in the country. And for any of these practices, is the individual people who are hiring friends or foreign herbalists to come into our country to practice those devious activities, because our organization does not encourage any ritual or kidnapping of our citizens. As a director of operations, I do link up with other associations related to the herbalists in Sierra Leone, and we are strongly in position to put a team out to scan and to screen all activities carried out to these ritual models and reported directly to our stakeholders in the institution of herbalists. So I will stop talking.
Okay, fumble them for una where they just join we today. As I say, me and David Bongo from Kono News Network, we get this important discussion where they take place. People then they then they die, then they lost, and boku boku time some man they feel say we herbalist themselves get some hands in that. Today we there today for clear that I get a lot of I get three important people there with me when from the Sierra Leone National Association of Traditional Healers. Then they talk to we today. So what I just talk now, Dr. Kpakoi, when I'm the Director of Operations. Dr. Kpakoi, I'm not still finished with you yet. I get a few questions there before they come to Suleiman. Which mechanisms they wanna get in place for identify and expel members the way they do the wrong thing now in a group?
Well, first of all, we have a constitution, and our constitution mandated us that all bad practices of herbalism, which is not in the interest to government, to our health service, will be handled professionally and dealt with. If it is a member, our training and exposure of our mission is well known within the institution. All these malpractices are done with people who doesn't want to be under the regulation of the rules and regulation of the traditional healers.
Okay,
So we have a mandate to arrest, we have a mandate to disarm all bad practitioners by our team.
Okay, so if I can follow up with that, why do you think some individuals exploit traditional medicine as a cover for criminal acts?
First of all, The traditional healers are now much advanced. We are now going to spearhead with the alternative treatment or the modern treatment. We do have our sectors wherein our traditional people are trained, and also we have hospitals nearly each regional point in this country, like in Leone, in Freetown, in Moyamba, and so. So we do practice good practices because 70% of our people rely on us as traditional healers. And for anyone who is not trained, is somebody who is not under any of our legal organization, which is covered by SLANTHA, the umbrella organization of Sierra Leone.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. Mr. Suleiman Idierimi.
I listen, I hear you.
Okay, this next question now for you. Based on what's in the happen in our country right now, because we get mixed culture, we get different traditions, and we herbalists they will not say now people they were supposed for help with and they fair medicine. The one they were not able to go hospital, then they help them for mend them. Now this bad name where they come up against herbalists them, so man they say that they're responsible or then they play a role pan ritual killings. How you think say this don't affect the credibility of herbalists in Sierra Leone?
Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator. Now, one thing, now causes have been on the pattern for a long years. Why the pet this cause? If you think about the upgrown to table, you know, it be difficult. They were attacking, they airport, so many areas in this country. Will go back by bad practice, and I make sure under the leadership, under the first elected president for Traditional Republic of Sierra Leone, I make sure I face this battle to the last, and I make sure say this battle will face it will this the country. I not go tell you say it done, but believe me, what will be the happen before, you know, it happen again in this country. Now people they go eat our upgrown, it is don't it is sleep, it do everything. First they only employing our taki, it must tell goodbye to people. See they go to the normal. Airport, people have been afraid for even in Sierra Leone. They may go live another neighboring country, when they come overseas, they're afraid for kaya for give the food or give fire which gun or snake or other things. We'll make sure to offend this country. We offend that country. They say healer, they don't say killer. We don't encourage any killer in this country under tradition. They say traditional healers, they don't say traditional killer. And 1965 Act, it did it, unlawful possession of traditional medicine. Everybody do bad practice, harm person, kill person under tradition, the law get right for only. Then the 1965 Act, it did it.
Okay,
so that everybody knows say tradition is purely for tradition, not for kill, not for harm nobody. Tradition purely not for kill people, take care of people, not to destroy anybody in life. Would they against that? Me as a president, are they against that? Now this country.
So what we for do now as Sierra Leoneans, what you think say owner for do as a group for let we start for build the trust again between the one they went on because picking the way they born today, they don't know much about what are the importance of traditional medicine. They used to this Western medicine a lot. Whether they are about traditional medicine, then they associate her with them bad thing. What do you think say we for do for build the trust now between the one that way afraid and the one that way need the service?
And now I tell everybody traditional medicine don't play very typical role in this country, Sierra Leone. Not too early for men. You go the English way, when you try pass, you go traditional, or you try die. That is all. Not too early for men. It happen in Ghana or the different countries. Them. Traditional medicine they exist with orthodox medicine. It exists in the world. Part of research now they exist. So many villages and they old doctor know but to go the entire traditional doctor they way they take care of people. Most of my food they broke. Then before they got down they get traditional medicine they went. woman go take belle, die and belle. We get traditional way they play. They born and before they go better, they know a preacher. They know no wallahi. Traditional medicine they play very typical to tradition and tradition. The only thing we know they use them for do bad practice. Bad practice today against them. Then make all the try for come together, all the groups there, they try to come together, don't make sure see we stop them, but could see what they happen. And the guy we don't begin stop them before.
Okay.
You know, continue again. Let that don't continue in the country. We not healers, we not to kill us. Anybody who can say he for keep posting, well, he go do bad practice, pan traditional men go handle with the hand over to the law, and the law is taking cause.
Okay. So which challenges are glad for what you talk? Which challenges they want to get right now inside on a membership? Because let's say
we get a lot of challenges.
Yeah.
We get a lot of that, you know, they will not get challenges in this world, but you get for my farm. You know, one thing, people and they only claim leadership. The people and they only claim herbalists, not to herbalists them. We get them. And we need for pending. Person will tell you, say, let you load now, let you market now, let you phone now, go check your log and wait, and phone no property, you don't meet again. They're not thief, not to a traditional healers. Those are traditional people that were ended. And one day when they make sacrifice, make mortal man in body, it's saying that for turn worship for letting go before, let life go in go before. Then when they will defend them against them. And one day they go take them for in herbalists, they bring them kind of the country. For can install them. After they don't do bad, then go, then give the bad them to traditional healers and Sierra Leone. Would they against them, would defend them by God in power.
So yeah, I didn't really see the passion in you. So you feel say herbalists then they feel unfairly treated, or anything they will need for let we get deeper accountability for?
Yeah, we need help from the government. Let government put hand on the traditional healer deeply for signing the bill in the parliament. Purely we do for cure people, not for harm person. Anybody who can say they go harm people them, we the handle the hand way to the law and the law is taking cause. We purely want the traditional medicine, they be like another anybody go there, admire another anybody contribute and apply and get and go Ghana, get and go China, get and go another country, get and go you know, so many Africa countries they get and go for women on that tradition. So we say we gather sabi they gather now for law, make sure say many people according to. But we need for let them pass the bill in the parliament. Let we all come together now on the one umbrella. Let we all push the tradition before.
Okay.
That now the aim and objective. So we all plan for let that happen in the country.
Okay. Yeah, thank you for their responses. They're very important.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Mohamed Dumbuya, you hearing me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah. So then question I ask now for you. People then don't they cry and against this ritual killing. They don't talk about them. They don't announce them. When accept the fight when they talk about them. What do make you think say is still they persist in the country, even though the awareness don't they? Why you think say it still they persist?
First of all, I want to say thank you. I want to greet my bossman, them, Dr. Kone, as well as Dr. Kaba. I'm glad for you to voice again. God bless you now. With regards to the question, the moderator, we still get challenges when it comes to the membership of traditional healers in this country. Other organizations, they get heed about this. And for we able for bring together our membership is another issue, because majority of the organizations then not able for harmonize the memberships the way they get. Now, if you take into consideration, recently the Sierra Leone Traditional Healers Association SLANTHA don't go throughout the country for make sure say the membership then they in place. They're able for know the number of memberships the way they get throughout the 16 districts of Sierra Leone. In this way, we're able for know we membership, how for monitor them, and how we, if anything happen in any district, we're able for call certain person say, now your area in this state happen, waiting at the due cause. But now here is a problem. We are in other organizations, then they work na the country where they're not able for we harmonize ourselves, come together, and for we sit together. So in the area of say, let we come together, unite as a formidable body, we're not able to do that as we speak. The SLANTHA don't make effort, as Yeri Bakaba himself don't make effort, only all organizations come together in one umbrella, yet we still get challenged in that. And because we get challenged in that, people and they in this country where they take the advantage and they bring in foreign healers in this country where they can do dubious works in this country. At the end of the day, now the Sierra Leonean traditional healers and they get the bad name. So this is a very big challenge where if we not come together, we're able to address those issues. We will continue to get bad name. We're not we Sierra Leonean and the do. If somebody come out of that country, na Camara, if he come to salon, Camara then the salon. If he do something, they say na then Camara then a salon. If the person as he say, he come salon, he meets he say that not the same bad name they get. So these are the issues where they affect we presently, where we actually need for come together as traditional healers, get a formidable group. Then from them, we're able for go in, so the government able to recognize the body. Because when government recognize traditional healers in this country and empower traditional healers in this country, then at the end of the day, we're able to monitor the four corners of this country. Wherever something happen, we're able to know say na so, and we're able to address them. Like how it be they happen in the early days of year 2000 to 2005, 6, 7. When now be one green body be there, we're able to oversee the whole country. But now wherein we get over 10 traditional healers group in the country, we don't find it difficult. Because when you see somebody they sell a treat, you ask them for document, he say, no to use area there, and so person are too. And when you hold that person, for let you able for address the issues then an organization will fall under go serve as umbrella for fight the battle, get a lot of threat awards and so on. So these are challenges so they go through where we they call on all other organizations, let we all get the focus that say if we come together in a salon they develop. Like Ghana and other countries then they develop. But if we still they go apart and automatically we go continue to get bad name from people where they come well in our country, then we self not go grow as we expect for growth. So Mr. Moderator, if you ask me, now this I just get for now for make I able for educate myself and others.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Dumbuya. I get a follow-up question. Because this don't
Yes,
they
sir.
happen, it don't they happen, it don't they happen. Any evidence they for say them don't catch anybody will get link with either on a group or other group for say this person then suspected say we don't commit a ritual killing?
Well, as we speak, I don't get an evidence with me as we speak. But authorities then at one point in time, wherein we able president when Dr. Kone, they don't do a follow-up of one incident will be happen along the 4 mile, 6 mile area, where himself been take great role for able for get that mandate in place. So I believe say in we able to comment on that and we're able to get a perfect understanding over that area there.
Okay. For la come to the next question before I come to Mr. Kone himself. So what do you think say with communities then for do for identify warning signs them or ritual related activities? What in the people then the salon people that say supposed for do for support una effort for support the country, the government, the police for fight against this problem here so. Hello?
Mr. Moderator, are you with me?
Yes, did you get me?
Yeah. Mr. Moderator, you there with me, Mohamed Dumbia?
Yes. Now you are there with Steve Dumbuya.
Okay. Now, yeah, before for so long, we don't get misconception at this country. The misconception, now one of the reasons where we been go to the extent for draft we own constitution. And we not stop, but we also we go to the extent for put down with code of ethics we go able for guide we as traditional healers in the first place. And give we roles and responsibility where we for play as traditional healers towards the country. But here is the misconception where a lot of people they go about say traditional medicine not get measurement, and they not get this, they not get that. So this don't affect a lot of people then. Now, with regards to all the incidents where they take place, that now other challenge where we get when this misconception we there. But now, if you say how do one thing for lady police, the government, and so on, in the first place, then therefore try as best as possible recognize the role with traditional healers they do in this country for work with the conventional doctors then for well body business at this country. This is one big thing where it's very rare because we all know for sure that in the 80s where make we get organizations then traditional healers and come on board and because of the role with traditional healers they play in this country, especially the TBAs. When in those days a lot of people them woman them now also they granny them born then go to hospital. So all those things they also make traditional healers come on board. Now if government continue for recognize we this bill back na parliament, they're able for monitor the system. At the end of the day, this is one way for control traditional healers in this country, where police go actively do the work and where they not go get fear. Because the police then get fear and the traditional healers then get fear over two things. Now the police then get fear, they say they don't understand which traditional healer they work with. Then traditional healer then get fear that say police always they get misconception over which they work with. So this fear, only the government able for recognize this body, then them pass the bill in the parliament. Police then know the area, and we self know the area. We work together to go. We go able for man a lot of issues then. Because look, the last time Dr. Conan they talk about the porous borderlines them where things and they come inside this country, people and they go and come where then area then they need for cover. Traditional healers need for them other areas than they for support the police and the government for we able to forget security sanitation at this country. So all these are all things where we look at. If government recognize we go do more. Believe it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You talk a lot
You're
of
welcome.
things. The last question we want to ask, but you don't already answer them. So
Yes, sir.
what I understand from you, you dey feel say law for day where they guide una and where they protect una and where they also make they recognize una as people that where they help and the well body business. Now, so that's correct.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, so I go come to Dr. Kone now. You there with me, Dr. Kone?
Yeah, I'm there with you.
Okay. What in your reaction? Excuse me, please. What in your reaction for the reports where the Canada country all the time? Then they link traditional healers with killings. What in your reaction to that? How you dey feel?
Anyway, as I'm already thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Minister, they always say I don't people there. On a good afternoon, a good evening. I just tell you, say, the from today, 4 o'clock to 20 to 8 o'clock, now will hold on to me today. From 4 o'clock today to 20 to 8 o'clock in this hour, I stay for this program. And the first of all, when you not say we not good people, so motto do good, avoid evil. Avoid evil, do good. We're not gonna ever do bad in this country. Any side of the world, we're good people there. Now that's making we motto do good, avoid evil, and do good. Mr. Mondis, I'm not gonna talk for say.
Hello, very come to dinner. That man say he said that.
Okay, we dey still listen to you, Pakone.
I hope say you get me clear.
You say you not get much for say. You get Anything for add to what you just don't talk before I ask you the next question?
Yeah. I just add because time don't pass for prayer, or the time for prayer. I don't get too much for say. But the first of all, we brother Udadi, we honorable Dr. Suleiman Kabai, we don't talk something that way very important about this country, about traditional healer in this country, about the and I guess the way they give traditional healer in this country. So we tell you, plenty thank you for that day. Yeah. Then I tell Mr. Dumbuya, when the national secretary, I tell Mr. Kpakoi, when the director of operation, tell the plenty thank you. I tell Minister the plenty thank you. I'm Dr. Alhaji Mohammed Kone, traditional healer association the president. And I will just tell you today, we traditional healer in this country. We problem is the government of Sierra Leone. Long time, not today. For Dr. Ahmed Jakabai time to Dr. Anis Kumar time to go to this current doctor now. So because we as a Sierra Leone traditional healer in this country, the time where Dr. Suleiman Kabai starting moving this country for ladies problem go to the I hope so it gets me clear.
Yes. Go ahead. They get you. All man, they listen to you. Hello?
Are you getting me clear?
Yes. Your voice will not cut off. Keep talking.
And this problem, like you know, this comes long as the time where Dr. Alhaji Suleiman Kabai starting moving, fast moving for this problem that is going to stop for people not affect for they don't that make it probably carry on this thing. But we don't do bad. We as a traditional healer, we not do bad at all. We not the bad people there. If you win about people, they will not go ever tell.
Hello?
They all think the way they happy. And then, but I repeat so to you, like understand. Okay, I know you get me clear.
They get you. Yes. Somebody just they tell me.
Okay.
Somebody just send message say let you go straight to the answer to the question. The question I will repeat again. How you they feel or what's in your reaction? Whether they say
Who's I below Yide? The only below no below Yide. The people where they do bad in this country. Billahi. When they say that traditional healer Herbalists, that is true. Some because they are not citizens of this country. They are not citizens of this country. We've gone to government plenty time. I've done television. I tell you, say many including participate in this.
Okay, so we'll go to the next question. The network not look good. Did you get me? Hello? So anyone on our way there online, if you're not able to get me, Mr. Kpakoi,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. The network problem is very difficult in this country.
Yeah, okay, let's make it very short. Let's ask this question. When somebody can just join the Herbalist the association, then new one then una the senior herbalist then, which mentor or role una they play for guide the young one the way they come into the group?
Is it a question to me?
Anyone una can answer.
Okay. Principle then there way again. First of all, as an umbrella organization for
Let
all
we
your
make them very short
herbalists.
so that we will continue with the other question and make them short.
Okay, well, Dr. Suleiman Kabai answered that.
How una the mentor new herbalist them for let them stay on track?
Yeah, Mr. Moderator, can I come in?
Yes.
Okay. Mina Mohamed M. Dumbia again, Secretary General Sierra Leone Traditional Leaders Association.
Okay.
So far, with regards to how we've been done the go about this system, is in the first place we make sure whosoever they come as traditional healers, we get all in records. We try for getting records and in biodata, all information concerning the individual, whether in a Sierra Leonean and whose partner the country where he born and all the stuff. Then if na citizen, we know whose country where he come out. And also we try for know whether in the men, because we get the categories of people. We get some in the men, some another men na mercy is a bit poor. Some another some na alpha man na right the right and Sabia. So we get different categories. We go make sure say we get all the informations then they. Then after that they now give we own way, we own doctrines. And one of the doctrines so they give we make sure say he sign an oath for say in where it don't come as traditional island in this country, we motor in order for kill and we motor na for men. So in the sign say in for men and in get no other thing for do. And in the sign say in should in case in the process of healing, if find difficulties, if we refer to either to incompetent traditional healers or refer to hospital. All them things and they sign, and we they transform those people now to the best of we own way because sometimes we they make workshops. Then workshops and they come in the form of exhibition where we they give them retreat where we teach them how for take care of medicine, how for belong na the society, and at the end of the day, able for know how they go able for work with people. And but the major thing where we always the try for do now for we able for that misconception we don't between the traditional healers and the people, we want for make let the people and come close to we. And in order for let the people and come close to we always they talk about we always they talk about waiting the dress code. The dress code for make the people and come close to you. Majority of people are with the men, if you don't wear difficult dressing, the people and they fear you, then they feel in a societal business and so on. So that dress code, and secondly, we talked about the ethic as to how you for treat the confidentiality of the people. That if you get any information where they take from people because you demand them, that information for left with you, not to where they disseminate elsewhere. So all the things there they put them together and we're able to tell the person in limitation, what is able for do. Now you go tell the person say, now this are able for do, then they are not able for do. If the person willing for work with you, that's fine. But all said and done, we always tell them that say we now royal citizen of this country and you for maintain peace at all costs.
Okay. The
And
next
anytime
question.
when somebody
The
yes
next
sir, yes sir, go
question.
ahead sir.
The next question where they ask, anybody can take them up. I dey see Pakone
Yes,
Okay.
they call me directly from my phone. So if una able contact him,
Okay.
I think say he can join back because it don't drop. Then there's a lot of background noise from una end. Yes. Background noise there from una end right now. So anyway, this na the next question. Police themselves now they
Yes sir.
afraid. I know say somebody be not talk about that. Police then they afraid, then
Yeah.
they hesitate for go outside then some of them ritual people then they. And you when I think say that they encourage people then for let them continue for do bad because they know say police and they afraid them. Police and they really see the people the way they do the ritual killing, but then they afraid for going at their place. What's in our concern? What's in our take about that?
Well, in that note, I come on inside again. In that note, uh, on most cases, police not they reach like we better talk about collaboration. And if the police they collaborate with the particular traditional healers group, let's say for example, the Sierra Leone Traditional Healers Association or Sierra Leone Indigenous Traditional Healers Union, police collaborate with them for reach out to any traditional healer where they find one thing, then I believe say that is a proper way for them to do things. But in as much as the police not able to work with we, then go find it difficult if they don't get the know how for reach them. Because even within the organizational level, if we want go reach in any area where we know say we don't get information, say a particular traditional healers dey na that area dey, we get people that will send when at the task force. The task force now they will send. Why would they send them? Because then get the know-how. Number one, they get the young body embalmed traditionally, and they know how for attack them security issues that day. Therefore, now then we expect the police to work with this traditional healers group, and at the end of the day, we're able to bring good results in security matters that this country.
Okay, so since that not dey happen right now, and then they afraid, and police responsible for protecting the people there, the one wey responsible for protect, if then they afraid, wetin you feel say una for do as herbalists dem for let una bridge the gap between una and the police there, so that una all go help for solve this problem?
Well, in that area, I think we therefore continue for do with familiarization visit with all the relevant police stations then, and for able for let we get concessions with them as to the area of security issues them where then they find as a challenge, especially in the area of traditional healers. So that one day I go reach the information to me boss them, and I believe say Dr. Suleiman Kabade Yeri and as well as Dr. Kone himself don't come on board now in the Yeri. So I go wish for make them Yeri this. Let me do familiarization visits to the police stations then, and we meet with the LUC them, the AIGs them, and then we get one-way thinking where whenever the ops can go in any operational matters concerning traditional healers, where they find one thing, they do anything contrary to the sections now this country where for keep the peace, let them make them we know. Then if they're not able to go, let them identify the areas and therefore we they do the follow-up and bring results for them.
So this bring me to you don't make a very good suggestion where I believe say every Sierra Leonean go glad about that. For let una move, if the police no move for come meet una can move for go meet the police. For
exactly.
let una get a joint body where they collaborate for work and actually reduce the fear where the police then get. Una self try for tell them say una they protect them. So a good for let you suggest that for say let una work together with the police them. And I believe say Mr. Kone self just don't come in. Mr. Kone in the area.
Yeah, I get to that. Yeah.
Okay, so before I go to Dr. Kpakoi, I ask you, Mr. Kone, you believe say the judiciary they do enough for prosecute ritual killing cases in Sierra Leone?
Yeah, and this is small. So although they fight the battle for them, that's for stopping this country. Like we start for talk way land break. We start we perform we just start today. When Dr. Shima Kabai just start today. So we still continue. For let the thing try your best for that end of this country. But first thing, Mr. Mondesi, I tell you something. We traditional here in this country, yeah, we have a knowledge, we get method for able to develop this country. And I tell you something, as now I tell to talk something, right now, Sierra traditional here as SLANTHA. I'm not trying the best every day, every night. Because this country, the traditional here in this country, they don't get cyber to a matter. The way somebody go to the Herbalist man, they go hold on that for fair until the correct my hand. Because they don't get cyber to apply the matter. Now only me, I don't stand on I don't open, they have a clinic, I don't open a mechanic, I don't open a bow, I don't open a one to call. Kenema, look at a mweba, I don't open the filter Maya, I don't open almost 26. How about clinic is right now? Because Herbalists they don't get cyber to apply the matter. So I said, but now I'm trying to talk to you right now. We have silence for a bad matter. When your Herbalists man is do something, when sick man go to him, he try no way, he go to a Herbal clinic. When he goes to a Herbal clinic, they provide a government hospital. So we decide development in this country as now I talk. We only need people for support. What kind of support? Many person will be in a parliament. Let us get freedom in this country because we don't have been a parliament. They don't recognize it in this country. That's the problem we get in this country right now. The party you don't get respect person in this country. And we overhaul over 100, how many thousand people is about to in this country, but people don't respect we. That's the problem in this country. If they allow we, if they respect we, they will allow them to do it to all the border towns in this country. No other bad money in this country. No. But this is not happy. They don't allow we. Yeah, this is the problem to we. Me right now, I tell to you, and they go up the Herbal clinic for any herbalist traditional healer. When stigma goes to you, you able to try your best. You're not able. For far than Herbal clinic, I'm taking the doctor there for Ghana. I bring it in this country. One of Ghana doctor is my country director right now. One of Ghana Herbal doctor is my country director right now. When they open the Herbal clinic in the country, many times we manage to come on Ghana in the Canada, so then the position I for none of this country I go before. But the first I tell you, so, they don't recognize you as a traditional here. They don't respect you. That's the problem we get in this country here. All the way talk say, then they go kidnap people. Then they say that now the same thing they call down there. Now the same thing they call down there because if we could do sky in this country here, we will not ever allow you as a foreigner. You can't run in our country for God to hijack people there, for God kidnap people there, for God. Keep people there. We don't allow down there. But some people they come on Niger, Burkina, Mali, Senegal, then they enter because they are free. When they are free, they go do anything free because you as a skate man, you don't ever know who this man Herbalist man. And they enter now as the biggest man. And they enter now as the biggest man. Because you are not there for lookout, you are not there for seer. As they enter now, you don't there for the biggest now, you don't focus on the Herbalist biggest.
So
how you going to handle that? You don't even handle that.
Yeah, Mr. Kone,
because you don't enter down.
Mr. Kone,
yes, sir.
You don't raise a lot of important points then. So, like quoting, I think Suleiman bin don't talk. You not think say now the time this for let wanna work hand in hand with the police them, the law enforcement officers and the government. Yes, not true as they say they not listen to now, but wanna not for give up. You not think say we're not supposed to try for meet and try for form a group where we will help because then life they were then they lost. Picking and they lost, salon person they take nerve, cut person throat or choke person. You not think say we're not supposed to try for bring this up to the authorities and let us sit down and talk about them?
We don't do because that you want to do. Because all the thing why I tell you so not this country and human rights country. When you be not in a parliament, you don't need to say a constitution. Even you go to somebody else, they will say what I say you now, yeah. Yeah? Every scale that went to country, they don't work best. But they not say if you win by here we good day, they go more they do more. Then they do more and more. Because every that man where if they now smile when they call Jahannam fire. We fight 9 days before I will handle. We fight 9 days before I will catch up. I want to skate it. Yes, that they be the whole picking, small picking. A rotan. A poor man's man, a 20 people they buy 10 million, 20 million, they buy you by phone. They come all over the world. Well, okay, send that man to the skate. Yeah, for him to close that system today, we need support from the government of Sierra Leone.
Yeah, you don't mention something very important. Where we have been hold that particular person there, what thing government do that person there?
We hand over to skate now Waterloo County and Rock Road Police Station, Rock Road Police Station, kind of Panama Road. We don't know nothing we can do again. After we hold on, we hand over to them, we don't get nothing again. Because the first thing, if we hold bad motor man, we hand over to the Panama team then. We're not a thief. We're not a leader. We're not a healer. When we hold any bad person, we hand over to the team then. When are the leader then? Then they take the animal to the law people, they want the government of Sierra Leone, the animal today. So we handle commodity.
This is very, very serious. For let person catch motorman, kill him, roast him, then they using ashes as something for rub for. This is very serious.
That's the happening in the country.
And we government no do nothing. If they catch the person self, nobody know anything about that. And what did they do? Judiciary is supposed for really step up the actions and make sure.
Say, right now, if you go ask now, where that man the case now, my way to call Jalan Mafan, where an officer and anybody the bring something. If you bring all the topic of that you get problem. So this now the issue why I try to tell you. We're not afraid for saying something. We're not afraid for talk something. No, we want that to go before. Yeah.
This is very serious. This is very serious. I appreciate you for letting share this with me right now. The next question where I want to ask. Now, all man need transportation, bike then day, keke then day, poda then day. But now they say then public transport then safe. The operators then they take part for kidnap people. Then what's in your perspective about that?
That the all what they call that the all that state point they call that the if you like what they so if you include pascate matter, we know the point they went for kidnap. We know the point that I don't think say the one where they do that day now 85% na foreigner day. Now 85% na foreigner day. Not a citizen of Sierra Leone. Now foreigner day, then they use minute for the body. You don't know the man, you don't ever know. The guy active in the hand. Yeah? When the rubber for the body, yeah, you don't have mumu. Eh? They go buy water, the 2 men for now. When something near you, the speed water for you small. When the speed water for you, you will say somebody just talk you. Say I active in the hand, then you take a whippy body. As a whippy body, I don't have mumu, then you don't allow. Who are we able to check that day? Now only we have this day. Now only we go decide that today. For when they go to any part ground when a bike motor car ground when they go there. We must stand there constantly. We are able to catch down people that there in this country. But according to the statement the way we get now in this country, him are right. Him and I you don't get money for working somebody no more. This and that is the girl problem. Yeah.
We got a very big assignment for let we accomplish, for let we help the country. Dr. Kpakoi, you there? Dr. Kpakoi?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Yeah. What do you feel say transport unions and for help prevent this kind of problem? Like the drivers union and all things and stuff. What thing they supposed to do?
In near part the drivers union, the bike riders union, the keke union, and so forth. The EMPO don't take part, but these people don't have any interest for the average Sierra Leoneans. They not get no story have for the average Sierra Leoneans there. Not that they don't know which thing they happen. They not can join with we as the attorney, and we put strategy together and see how we cocktail those problems. All waiting and therefore now for issue ticket the whole day. I the bike man them, I the keke man them, I the drivers them. Even when the drivers get problem, they not get what they call money no more than they pass. Then get police case or court case or they will not represent them, my brother. So for me, the drivers union, keke union, all the union, so-called union, they are just ripping off our people. So they are not interested whether they kill for they kidnap person, they are not interested into that. Waiting the money, and if the driver not correct, then they punish them for that. They are not interested into saving lives. That's I will tell you for fact. They are the most difficult organization. You bring it transport them like Sierra Leone, difficult to deal with, now for exploit, you know. That's humanitarian feeling. Petrol go up, they don't do nothing to do. Transport business go up, they don't do nothing to do as a union. Because nothing they pay. They get benefit on top of the exploitation. So for me, for them, they do love the Sierra Leoneans there. The money and the love. So it is difficult to work with them. You know, very difficult. So we are really going through difficult periods. And those mandatory things we will say for government to work with we. If the government work with we, then we'll be able to put things them in place where in all the herbalists of the country, they will apply to. And we don't have any herbalists of this country, you know, to be sincere. Any herbalist when they want to collect and get a problem at 2 seconds. But we're fighting for those herbalists. But we got to come out and say, no, let not be so. But this thing don't matter. Let it do we also work with government, let's work with the people them. We are doing a lot in this country. We're not about people them in this country. All in which are for men and for cure and for protect. When they can say herbalists involved into something, most of these things, not to herbalists and no more. Other institution people that with arms, they are involved into the kidnappings also. We have seen this in this country. So let us give we right for that we operate, the right for that we unite, the right for that we respect each other. They're not saying everybody not going to make your organization, but the governing body, the SLANTHA and the umbrella body, where WHO know, where the Ministry of Health know, where the security sectors they know, the local government ministry know. But why they not the implementer? I don't know if they're afraid. When they read for herbalists, they keep away. They're afraid for coming and let peace there. They're afraid for coming for let the truth there. But that leader they work with before they get courage. If not that leader for don't scatter we, they will all affect each other. Because government is not really, they no respect for herbalists. You know,
yeah.
So herbalists they come back with their kills them. So the union not a thing for talk about. It's not good in this country at all.
Okay, so I believe say every problem gets a solution. So what do you think say we for do for create more awareness among the transport operators for stop this then crime there also?
In the first place, the transport sectors, they are under the Ministry of Transport. So for them to respect and for the Ministry of Transport to respect the people, first of all, you say the Poda rider, taxi rider, bus rider, then get a sheet where they tell them who side and they run, how much and they run. But this matter and operative them or organization they call Union of Kpakoi, Union of they need to tell them how much person they pay from point A to point B. All over the country, they have their own government of their system because the union they think say a powerful. And we the are more powerful to them. I'm talking on the advocate side because I'm the director of operations. And apart from that, I'm also a presenter and representing the Kpakoi Frank Tour, online TV and radio under the executives of Kono organization. So I think they punish me. I know the solution, but you're not able to implement the solution because of politics. All of these things they happen because of politics. The Sierra Leonean people are suffering because of politics. The Herbalists are suffering because of politics. The Herbalists, they don't get the money. They don't say also during the day. There's no protection for them. But through the leaders, Dr. Kone, Suleiman Kaba, no, but himself got his own organization where he's meanwhile for the herbalism. So you can bring them together, they understand that's SLANTHA, then the umbrella body, they not stop nobody for them to go form your organization. But that respect them, for let them know say the rules and regulations are this. Now government they shy away from it. When you go meet this person, they're afraid. Like you get for shoot them with which gun. There's no which gun more powerful now because the leaders the way we get and they're against those practice. Fanke, Quarantine, then they're against it. And we Saturday against it. So nobody not afraid. As far as you are working with us correctly, you're not afraid for then you come out with the problem there. Any of the problem you come with and to Herbalists is ready for solver. Not for say the Herbalists and as Leone are bad Herbalists, but these people that still say we know they're very strong. So they don't go to foreign people, then they go bring them, they go keep them inside their hostel. And this is where they bring their problem then to we. So if the government ready for work with we are ready to work with them. Even the Nokati drugs, other than Sabibo drugs business, the Herbalists and they everywhere. You know, information or intelligence is a drive to development, to security. But if you know they listen to people that when they get intelligent, when they work with all man of the country, how you go get the intelligence and drugs stay under, or this person they practice bad with tradition and medicine. Because when you do bad practice, that's the same as narcotic drugs. You don't know about drugs business, but you know. So that's why we have screening program. Now, all of these things, any member will say you know, will screen you for make sure so that's the way say you be able to do if you're able for do it. But because we put in hand on that we everybody there in disarray. So when you there at disarray, now these people they like so confusion end there within the country. So this ritual thing, we're sorry for the loss. We're sorry for waiting to happen at the country, but we are not happy. We have solution. Let government pay attention to we and call we on board and give we right all they try for let we get. You know, we forget right for government with people there. You know, you got Ministry of Sports. Why can't you have Ministry of Herbalists? When I then get the tradition, and we go in charge of the secret society all over the country. This one if the traditional business and don't perform, woman and no go where they call you get people that they campaign, they talk about woman business. When I can say you for push for them, but the government is encouraging them. And those things we don't. Because with tradition, we therefore protect them, and we therefore we promote with culture and tradition. But everything is going on wrong because of this money business, this weight man business, this international business. You know, let we try to maintain with culture and tradition. Let make a brain try to stay African democracy. Now, you know where it is deal with for encouraging culture and tradition. You see, developmental idea. So with the encouragement president, with opposition, the SSI get a role to play. The APC opposition, the government's political angle, SLP, then get a role to play. This organization is not a political organization. Anybody when meet at the Herbalist place, they are not politicians. But they will punish you if you not control you're a politician for some of you, for support them. And everybody is suffering. The same with the security sector, they are all suffering. If today they attack you, you then are APC. When you learn the class you as APC, they punish you. If you're not SLPP, today you left APC, then a power, then they punish all the SLPP, the police when they are attached to, and the police are not politicians. So the message there, make them put politics away. We take serious business and the country in promotion and the patriotism where we get. Let me all get on. You know, let's not politics for big people.
Dr. Kpakoi.
You know, over to you, sir.
Okay, thank you very, very much. Mr. Suleiman?
Now,
briefly, what do you feel say will be one or two concrete actions the way government for take for stop this ritual killing?
well, Mr. Moderator, I just feel say this thing na national issue. Government, civilian, traditional healers, they all get for team up together. Because some civilian then and they keep about so herbalists, the bad herbalists and their hosts. They don't agree for skills them. And civilian they go meet herbalists say okay. Now civilian and they go do down there. So we all get to team up together. We make sure say we this opportunity to happen in our country. And we need to work with the police. And the time will be the time that this country for pull them bad in them. We know they move without journalists, police, so then all be the team up together. Traditional healers, we all team up all over the country. They do them. follow this bad thing that we country. And we tell God thank you. He do this. But what they go check for in herbalists, then they bring them kind of the country, then they can't do certain things for them, don't say herbalists then. This bad name will they try for paper off. And we need to see we step together. What we all sit down together, we see we step together, we plan we step the way forward for wake up this bad name we they get in this country, we go try for paper back. But you see this work now slave work could they do? Now voluntary work. Military be disarm this country, nobody will refund me money. And me money be spent at the country. I do. And if we want to back pass to fair way up, serious we move back to the country for all make sure see we the bad people who they try for can't give you bad name in the country. That is all. That na me advice and Ogogi. I tell God thank you to Chief Kone and Chief Kpakoi and their brother Mohammed, until they all talk, then they're in place.
Okay, before
They
you
all
go,
they in place. So all they try for work, him an objective for them make sure say the country go before.
before you go, Suleiman, before I go to the next question, you think the government supposed to get like a national register for all the herbalists inside the country who said them for register?
Well, I feel say that will happen because any house scatter not to bet your house. Picking for the under control, mama for the under control, papa for the under control. Because if papa they pray the mommy, you know go do bad in streets. We need to get to one umbrella. We need to get one body. But the country get freedom of association. When you say me, now freedom of association, everybody get right to go for what you feel. And it ain't at the book. You don't get for stop anybody saying no for form new organization. You see, this country that government get for look, if an idea for we. Because we ready for work, for team up together for now make sure see this bad name more than they giving at the country for every pop. And with the fetch hard, if you bill don't pass the parliament, anything law no day, parliament no pass bill, then now you want chief man say, you go old chief man. Now bad thing go do, wait quite I go to put the ready tenant. You want to which man? Now which you go do, now bad thing go do for like life where you gonna put your hold up. Because they know the constitution, they don't pass bill for night. Then you know the bill now old. As bill pass this number, could thing happen. If you debate pass this law, but what can happen, sir? Thank you, Mr. Moderator.
Okay, Chief Kone, Dr. Kone?
Yeah.
With your experience and as a senior person inside the herbalist group, what do you feel say the local council them and the herbalist group they're supposed for do together for fight against this ritual killing?
In fact, me, we don't appoint me. I don't appoint me admin then up to 20 people then. I don't spend money per day. 4 months now that they give me all the details. By God power, the 25th. I tell them, say, man, I go register all the happen in the country. Whether it be SLANTHA or it be council, it be junior, it be anybody. What's in it for register? What's in it for verify? Better verify, better can give me. Let me go there before the government. May not do that day. After 4 to 5 months now, for November, December, January, February, March. I don't know almost the they don't know almost. We'll get for give report to the government and after we want to take it. I tell you, Mr. Madrid, something they way is very important to who they talk today. Now, me survey in this country up to 7 months after survey done. I lay the people, the big people then. They tell you say go right projects. Now me go right the Terra Bora guide in this country. The Terra Bora guide in this country. For now we have this day. If we're all the border town in this country. So that's probably go set to this country. So that we will able to know who not about first where they enter, who not about first where they come out. From where I go right to the project, the Terra Bora guide project. From where I work out the test month, not out of that day. Yeah, they don't keep on a corner the left hand. So put the hijack and say they're going into the Mr. I forgot about it. So what I tell you, Mr. Moderator, people at this country, yeah, that they're not ready for men again, happiness and peace in the country. Because people today, every picking when they go to school for you, put on test. I don't talk about it, but put on test. We have a day. We don't come out of this country. I'm 20. Me, I come out because they're 24 years. I go study. This happens to there. I go study 24 years. If you are tired, me happens. We don't put you on test. We don't put you on test. If you want to put you on test, we don't say yes. You have a special here in the country. But the next one. The next one. Let make all tell somebody the case me picking, the case this. Let go make out to one. Let it be one voice. Let it be one body in the country. Now you have no more we one day example. Now you one example in the country. Let's put it on the country. Let's put it on test. Yeah.
If I get you correctly, Yusuf, I think that you the support for all herbalists and register, let them get license, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Every herbalist.
Because almost me, I don't know almost. Me, I'm not to the government. If they look out, if they don't look out, elect today. Because I'm on the free for spend.
Okay. So, when they come to the end of this broadcast, now,
all the herbalists for register, all that you own, brother.
Okay.
The leader will them all about for report to the local government or mental health. Because we all that day.
So, with the round up now, we still get background noise, but we'll go round up. I will start with you now, Dr. Kone, because now you last don't talk. Which message you get for Sierra Leoneans? We're going to make them.
The message was there was Sierra Leone. I don't want anybody afraid. I don't want anybody afraid for herbalists. We not to bad people there. We not to kill her. We not healer. We not to kill her. We not healer. Now bad people that they can't among we. Spread and disturb people that are in the country. We are the citizens of the country and herbalists. We not to kill her. We not study for free with people that are in the country. For benefit of the people that are in the country, yeah? So we, as a herbalists in the country, we citizens in the country, we don't prepare for able to send the country and guide the people that are stable people in the country. That
okay.
Now, foreigner day. But if the government don't support we, that the easy thing for we for handle the matter. I don't tell you about that. Let nobody don't fear for anything. We not a healer. We not a killer. We not a healer. We not a killer. We not a kill nobody. We have a story kill nobody. Yeah.
Okay. So I go to you, Suleiman. What's in your final word or message to Sierra Leoneans?
The message we get for Sierra Leoneans them. We na healers the coach Dr. Kone talk, Alhaji Mohammed Kone talk. Na talk correct. We na healers, we not to killers. And herbalists yesterday, not to herbalists today. Today not easy. Let's see herbalists who they smell. Today no they see herbalists who they pass the room, pass the whole in the streets. Today herbalists you go see herbalists pass themselves say this na herbalists. If they dress fine, they go na in place, they define life. You know the panda condition they be there. Today any side herbalists they meet up 2-3 na challenge they pass one knock in company. But today all they meet up, we play and laugh, we do everything commodity. Civil and they are monk we. Today we don't show say we na healers, we want to kill us them. But the only thing, whatever fish boku, the one fish we can rot it and boku fish, it call all the blind. So that make we get for fight, we all get for team up together, we find idea how to move this country. No, make sure say this bad name we handle. The foreign are the only they can't disturb when they give bad name. They don't know they give bad name, the fair way to handle them. No, prosecute them to the law. Let government know say not to win at them. Because anything happen, they say a herbalist them. You know, and any group bad people and they. Even the forces bad people and good, any side bad people and they good people and they. That's so. If you get half bookman, you get people who land bookman, they want to land half and they get in trouble. So that's so. The coaching tip connect talk, we all come together we play way for whip this bad name. If we place bad anything happen, they say now we. And this program now we get for make sure say we saw the junior say the Siladona say not to we, not them. And then say separate the world team up with Siladona them, civilian them. Anybody, any herbalist can you host when Lord you know Sabiam, make sure say the people, the authority in Sabiam, keep Sabiam or the police in Sabiam or the doctor, they don't know say against the guy on a herbalist, don't keep on without you don't know what in mission.
Okay.
Or you go pay money, you don't know what to make you pay. If you do that, prosecute let them know say cheap. The authority owner the cheap them for no say social herbalist don't can this company or the police and for no or this we the traditional head for no say so about some kind of this company now we need for interaction, we need for hold them, not ask them what he can do and what he do, whose practice he do. If in a bad practice, or for sure, if in a good practice, we'll let them.
Okay, thank you very much. I go come to
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I'll come to Suleiman. Suleiman, what's in now you find a message?
Mohamed.
Mohamed?
Yeah, Mohamed Dumbia.
Okay, would that be last talk now, Suleiman, right?
Yeah, now Suleiman Kaba talk. Suleiman Kaba.
Okay, Mohamed, I come to you now. What's in your last message to
Mohamed Dumbia.
Mohamed Dumbia, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, once more, I want to say beaucoup thank you to Mr. Moderator. And me people in our radio land, and we know say people that actually they benefit from traditional medicine. If we check over this country, over 70% of the people of this country they benefit from traditional medicine. The waiting we want for them know that say they need to get confidence in waiting they get, the value we then get. You know, we then they utilize with medicine, but they don't get confidence in we. And if they use the medicine we person get, you don't get confidence in the individual. At the end of the day, we not know the than the Nigeria and other countries, China as well. So we want to make Salon a better country, health free, so that we're able to do collaboration with the conventional medical doctors. We work side by side. But if the people that not get confidence in we, then we find it difficult for make this thing go out. So they cry to government for the government recognize traditional healers in this country and let the people them able to get confidence in we so that we all go work together for let we push well body business in this country. Thank you very much, Mr. Moderator.
Thank you so much, Mohamed. Thank you so much, Mr. Dumbuya. And Chief Kpakoi.
Yes.
What will be your final message to Sierra Leoneans?
A final message to Sierra Leoneans and to government and to the herbalists in the country. First to the herbalists in the country, one-on-one. As director of operations, I will reach out to every tentacle of the herbalists, make I get more operational team so that for any rapid response, we will be able to go, we will be able to screen, we will be able to disarm, we will be able to make sure say we aim an objective from them, big one them, we able to implement and to all manner the traditional healers. We all are one people. Let group not well we all. We all need to be protected. And the protection and law. So we all come together. The message to the government, let Papa government know say traditional healers and all, most of them are educated. But now inside the traditional healers, we have doctorates, we have professionals like me and others. And we will read and write, not to try the way you go past and interpret to you. So make them not take me lightly. In terms of security, we go able to help Papa government say, we know say Sierra Leone are 8-point-something million people than they. And with security forces the way we get, if we deploy them all over the country, we not do to cover the border areas. But with technological ability, we able to build a very strong unit where government is benefit from and the security sector will work with we will monitor all over this country with one command center or two or three. Nothing will happen into any operational areas where government forget headache pan, but then they push you. Okay. If you come with your idea, sir, then they push you. Okay. So we ask Papa government for let it put funding aside, like how they make budget for other people. Then the traditional healers are very important. So let government they allocate budget for traditional healers there, for their welfare, for because most of the job they are today now charity we they do. And nobody not into their office there, what they do, no able do them. We able do them. It come by education, but we educated person. So let government take we serious. And we are part of development, we are part of what this country go before. We are not politicians. How we do so, we know they support any political group. So let people they know malign with. Because they malign with the put finger. This party, this politician. So let
Okay.
government look at the development of this country. Let them look at the traditional healer people them and let them rely on we for everything. We can cure what the with man medicine able cure. So we don't begin, we get hospitals, we get all the qualified people there. Then a woman there, a man them, they are capable. The one they will be know. So they're able to solve this issue. So the government count on us and support us.
Okay,
And pass we law in parliament.
okay, thank you very, very much. Listeners them, to everybody, as we come to the end of this critical conversation, one thing must be clear. No society can thrive when fear walks freely among its people. Ritual killing is not a culture. It is not a tradition. It is not a heritage. It is a violation of everything we stand for as a people. It is a betrayal of our humanity. The responsibility to end this does not rest on one group alone. It rests on all of us. Herbalists, who must uphold the dignity of their practice, leaders, who must reject blood-stained path to power, law enforcement, who must act without fear or favor, and citizens, who must refuse to remain silent. We must break the chains of complicity. We must reject the normalization of evil, and we must demand justice, not tomorrow, not someday, but right now. Because every life lost is a wound on the soul of this nation. Sierra Leone must rise, not in fear, but in courage, not in silence, but in truth, not in division, but in unity. Let it be known the value of human life is greater than power, greater than wealth, greater than any ambition. And until that truth is defended by all, the fight is not over. Fumble them. Me na David Bongo. I just don't talk to a group of herbalists them, experienced herbalists them na Sierra Leone. All man don't give in your own version, in your own view, una don't yeri, and we all for work together. Government, citizens, law enforcement officers, let we stop this ritual killing. Una wey dey na the transport system, keke drivers, keke riders, bike riders, una the poda drivers them, taxi drivers, una all help for stop that. We dey see say people dem dey put motor man dem na back boot of motorcar dem, una stop that. Police dem, una work with herbalist dem ready for work with una, so that we all go create a group wey go able help each communities. Once more, me na David Bongo, I dey ask una for let una continue for share my message, una like, una subscribe, and let we all put hand together for make Salon go before. Una thank you, una all the herbalists that wey don come on this evening. Mr. Mohammed Bangura, Mr. Suleiman, Chief Kpakoi, Chief Kone, una all thank you for una time una don't take. Let God bless una all. Good night.